Good morning, guys. Today I am going to try and figure out the how many chains you need to do excuse me, for that ripple blanket that I made, and I posted the pattern instructions of how I did each round on my YouTube channel at shespins.com. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, what count I use for the actual chains. Now, since I'm using a ball, I can't. There's a trick I'm going to show you guys in case you need to adjust your count. I'm going to start by chaining 163. So that's 163. Now, as you can see, I left about an 8-inch tail on the end. If you are using a ball, you can go back when you get to the end. You can actually make some more chains by going into that tail and then chaining the other direction. And you can make a few more chains that way if you need to. So that's 2 more chains, so that's like 165. So you can pull it out and you come back to your original chain. The other thing you can do is, if you're using a skein of yarn, is you can pull this out and leave it there and use the tail. Actually, I would have done this with the outside yarn on the skein, and I would have used my center pull to work the actual blanket, because then what you can do is, using the outside, you can add more chains as you need them, because you'll be using the center pull strand to work your row from this side to that direction, and you can just add the chains you need to work your first row. But I'm just going to go with, if I need some more on the end, I'll add them, and then I'll show you how to tie that off. So what I did was, you skip these first two chains, and you go into the third chain. If you want it to look nice and neat on your edge, then you go into this back hump. Go into the back hump on the chains, and it'll look nice and neat. So you skip the first two, so that's 1, 2, and you're going to do 6. So double crochet. Yeah, skip the first 2, and you're going to do 6 double crochet. A lot of people skip 3 when they're doing a double crochet, but I'm going to do 2 because I do chain 2s on the corners all the way across anyway. Chain 2s on the ends. So you're going to do 6 double crochet. So that's 1, 2, and this is your beginning chain. Even I struggle with beginning chains. I don't do the, I don't know what they call it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna skip 2, and then you're gonna do a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet in the same chain. Okay, and then you're going to skip 2, and then you're going to do 6 double crochet in the next 6 chains. You're going to do 6 double crochet. 1, 2, and I think I forgot to write that in that pattern. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to skip 2 chains, and you're going to do 6 double crochet. Okay, so you're going to skip 2, and you're going to do 6 double crochet. No, it's not skip 2. You skip 3. 1, 2, 3. So you skip 3 chains, and in the 4th chain you're going to do 2 double crochet. You're going to do a double crochet, and now you're going to do 5 more double crochet. So you end up with 6 double crochet going this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now you see what you're doing. For your ripple, you're forming your chain 2 space on top, and you're forming your skip 2 chains on the bottom area, because when you do the next row, you'll just actually skip over these 2 chains, and you'll actually be going into this one on the side like that. So see, it'll look like that. Okay, so we did 6, so now we're going to skip 2, and we're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet, and then we're going to skip 2 chains, skip 1, skip 2, and then we're going to do 6. The next 6 chains we're going to do double crochets in. And you're going to do this pattern till you get to the end. And when you get to the end, that's where we got to figure out what we need to do, as far as whether we need to decrease or whether we need to add some chains. So I'll meet you guys at the end.